Hello, dear students. My name is Bankeshwar Panigrahi. Today, we are going to start a new topic that is about IP address datagram or IP datagram. So, in our previous topics, we have discussed about IP services, IP address needs, and IP address versions. As we know, IP address is a unique address which is provided by ISP, Internet Service Providers, at the time when a system is connected to the internet. Okay. So IP address cannot share among multiple devices. Okay. That means IP address is a unique one. There is no duplicacy of one IP address may be provided to another system. Okay. So this is the introduction what we have discussed so far about the IP address. So IP address is having two type of versions, IPv4 version and IPv6 version. They have their own designing structures or designing format for working in the network. Apart from that, IP datagram is one. So first we have to discuss what is IP datagram. A datagram is a variable length package which consists of two parts. Okay. So what is a datagram? Datagram is a variable length package, that means multiple length package consisting of two parts. One is header and second one is data. Okay. So this is the diagram of IP datagram header. Okay. So the header part is having 20 to 60 bytes in length and containing the information essential to deliver. Okay. Whatever the informations are essential for delivery one message or one frame from one location to another location, that are having by the header part. Okay. So IP datagram having the first part in the header is version. There is the first part, that is version. So what the version defines? It defines that which version of IP is used, that is IPv4 or IPv6. It is shown by the version. Next is there header length, information header length. Okay. So the header length are set to indicate the length of a datagram header link in 4 bit. Okay, so what the header length defines? These are set to indicate, the header length are set to indicate the length of a datagram header link in 4 bit. The 4 bit field defines total length of datagram header in 4 bit words. Okay. So how to calculate the header length? If the field value is 5, then the header length is 4 bit is, 4 bit is, so header value is there 5, and 5 into 4 equal to 20 bit. In this way we can calculate the header length. How to calculate? Again, if the field value is 5, then the header length is, previously I have told you that the header link is 4 bit. Okay, so here field value is 5. That means we have to calculate the total number of header length equal to 5 into 4 bit equal to 20 bit. Okay, so this is the calculation of header length. So next field is type of service. So type of service field is used to identify several quantity of services or quality of service. Okay. So it defines the 4 bits, that is D, T, R and C. So what is D, T, R, C? D is minimize delay bit, T is maximize throughput bit, R is maximize reliable bit, C is minimize cost bit. So these 4 bits are defined under the types of services or services. Okay. So what the type of services are there? 4 bits are there. D, T, R and C. D is minimize delay bit, T is maximize throughput bit, maximize reliability bit, and C is minimize cost bit. Okay. So these are defined under the type of services. Okay. So what the delay bit defines, one by one we have to cover. What is the delay bit defines? D. This bit is set to request to short delay through the internet. And what the throughput bit defines? It is set to request high throughput through the internet. Throughput is nothing but it is measured in terms of CPU processing capacity is measured in terms of throughput. That means performance of the CPU is measured in terms of throughput. So here the throughput bit is set to request high throughput through the internet. That means when we connect the internet to the CPU or the system, then how much the CPU performances to execute the each and every jobs, that is defined under the throughput bit. And the reliability bit is set to request high reliability through the internet. High reliability through the internet. And the cost bit is set to request low cost through the internet. Okay, so these 4 type of bits are used in types of services. What are they? D, T, R, C. Delay bit, throughput bit, reliability bit, and cost bit. Okay. So next is total length. Okay. So the total length is a 16-bit field. It defines the total length of the datagram in bytes. Okay. So here, to find the length of the data, is subtract the header length from the total length. So find the length of the data. How to find the data length? That is comes from subtraction of the header length from the total length. So the total length in the sense length of the data equal to total length minus the header length. That is, the maximum length can be 2 to the power 16 minus 1, that is 65535 bytes. So this is the total length calculation, that means total data length calculation. Okay. So next is the identification bit. What is that? The identification bit. Here is the identification bit, a field. So this field is about 16 bit. Okay, about 16-bit field. This is it defines a datagram originating from the source host. That means it defines the datagram from where the system is connected, or that means the host, the source host. Okay. So the combination of identification and the source IPv4 address must be uniquely defined. Okay. So next is fragment offset. Okay. So the fragment offset tells the relative position of the fragment to the original datagram. Okay. So here the actual position of the fragment, it is defined under the fragment offset. Okay. Next is time to live. Each datagram has a lifetime. Okay. That means how much time it works. So this field holds a time which was decremented by each visited router. Okay. So the router discards if the datagram whose time to live value is 0. That means this datagram, when moves from node to node, then it has to decrement by each visited router. That means each visited route, its value should be decreased, and if the value comes to 0, then the datagram is discarded from the network. Okay. So next is the protocol. So it defines what are the protocols are used, or rules and regulations are followed by the datagram to transfer that frames from one location to another location by using the IPv4. address. So an IPv4 datagram can encapsulate data from several higher level protocols such as TCP and UTP. So these type of protocols are used in datagrams. Next is the header checksum. The header checksum contains only the header, not the data. So these are two good reasons are there. All higher level protocols that encapsulate data in the IPv4 datagram have a checksum field that covers whole the field, and the second is the header of IPv4 packets change with each visited router. That means where the header moves from one location to another location or one route to another route, then the header checksum each and every time it changes, and it not contains the data, it only contains the header informations. That's why when it reaches to another system in the network, each and every time it should changes by time to time. Okay, so this is the header checksum. Next is source address. Okay. So the source address defines where it starts the frame, that is the source address, and the destination address is where it should be delivered or where it should be reached. Okay. So let's come through the notes. The version, as I told you, version of the IP protocol is a 4-bit, which defines what is the version type, IPv4 or IPv6. The header length, which is the number of 32-bit words in the header. The minimum value for this field is 5 and the maximum value is 15. So types of services means it defines in 4 ways, as I have told you. DTRC, that means delay time, throughput time, and reliability and cost. It depends on 4 factors. Okay. So that is types of service. What type of services it is given in the using of IP datagram, and the total length. This is the length of header plus data, which has a minimum value of 20 bytes. As I have told you that 2 to the power 16 minus 1, that is the 65535 bytes. Okay. So identification is unique packet ID for identifying the group of fragments of a single IP datagram. How we should uniquely identify our friends? By checking the unique packet ID, we can easily find out our friends in the networks when it passes from one location to another location. Next is a flag. 3 flags of 1 bit each. One is reserved bit, must be 0. Don't fragment flag and more fragments flag in the same order. Okay. So 3 types of flags are used. One is reserved bit, second one is fragment flag, and third one is more fragment flag. Next is fragment offset. It represents the number of data bytes ahead of the particular fragment in the particular datagram, specified in terms of number of 8 bytes, which has the maximum value of 65 5 to 8 bytes. Okay. Next is time to live. So here it lives the time where it should live at the time where the time expires. Then at that time the datagram should be leave from the network. Okay. So datagram's lifetime, it prevents the datagram to loop through the network or move through the network by restricting the number of hops taken by a packet before delivering to the destination. That means each and every time it decreases its lifetime by backward direction. When it comes to 0, then the datagram has to be discarded from the network. So next is a protocol. So what are the protocols are used? That UDP and TCP type of protocols are used in the IP datagrams. Next is a header checksum. It is a 16-bit header checksum for checking errors in the datagram header. That means the main function of header checksum is to check the errors of the datagram. It not contains the data, it only contains the header information and checking the errors. For checking the errors, the source IP address is 32-bit IP address of the sender, as I told you, from the source location where the message should be transferred, that is called the source IP address, and the destination IP address where the message should be reached. So option is optional information such as source route, record route used by the network administrator to check whether a path is working or not. So this is all about the IP datagram. Okay. Thank you.